IBMers are like being in a small boat on a large body of water. It starts out calm, but can turn into a ravaging tsunami if we let it loose without corrections. This episode is based on my 15 to 18 years of experience with inclusion body myositis, or IBM, now deep into stage 3 with a functional rating scale survey score of only 1.5 or only 3.7% functionality remaining in my IBM lace skeletal muscle system. If you have IBM, you too someday may be in the same boat as I'm in now. Watch this episode and place the information in your memory bank for future use. Subscribe to this channel so you'll always be able to find your way back at the time you'll need to refresh your memory. Also hit that thumbs up button if for no other reason but to show your appreciation for this non-monetized channel. When our core muscles become mostly incapacitated due to IBM, usually sometime during stage 3, you will notice the difficulty to sit up straight and easily stay there as you could during the earlier 2 stages. As time goes on, as I have experienced, you will also lose the ability to correct yourself and get back to an upright posture. I have become a leaner with probably no chance of ever recovering. A proper seating posture is important for us IBMers so we do not develop any pelvic obliquity, a condition that could cause misalignment of our spines and cause us some serious pain. Risk can also include permanent deformities and difficulties with essential body functions like swallowing and breathing. I was very fortunate, thinking back to the appointment I had with a mobility seating specialist when I was applying for a Medicare paid power chair. It was recommended that I get a seat back with positioning side wings to help with upper body posture for later during my IBM journey. I definitely need that now. The differences between the normal flat backrest and a deep contoured backrest can be seen in these profile pictures taken from above the 2 power chairs I currently own. Now that I'm deep in stage 3 and have lost a lot of my mid-body skeletal muscle strength, I now also use the wing appendages to help reposition myself forward on my power chair, leaning the back of my arms on the front of the wings. I know it's not pretty, but as we all have said, we do what we have to do. If you own and operate a power chair with no lateral positioning wings, there are aftermarket attachments that can be strapped on to the current backrest that will provide some upper body support. It's made by Skil-care and is available from a variety of vendors for around the $100 mark. Researching a little more about the Skil-care line, I noticed a few other types of devices that could be used to control your posture while in your power chair, or even while sitting on a standard chair without armrests. As you probably learned about me, I often scout out our city's medical loan closet and found a Skil-care lateral support for only $5, but don't plan on using it on my power chair. This brings us to a second location where a lateral tip-over problem often occurs: our recliners. Because lift chair recliner manufacturers of any make usually don't take the thinning body of an IBMer into account during their initial design, most chairs are too wide for us and don't allow for much lateral support. With that $5 Skil-care lateral support that we purchased from the medical supply closet, Cindy installed a longer strap so that it could be installed on our new Golden Lift recliner. The addition of this lateral support keeps me from tipping over on my chair and will hopefully avoid future pelvic obliquity. So, when reaching your power chair days, I hope you remember this small little tip about specifying a deep contoured backrest for your next mobility device. Using a seat-based cushion that was sized for a different person could cause injury to your pelvic and spine area if it is not well matched to your posterior. Make sure it's a good fit and that you're sitting in the middle of the cushion when in your power chair. As much time as you'll be spending in your power chair, a consultation with a mobility seating expert before ordering a new power chair is highly recommended to avoid additional catastrophes in your life. Thanks for tuning into this multi-subject channel that has been consistent in supplying you information about how I cope with inclusion body myositis from an IBMer's point of view and from that of an IBM spouse and caregiver. Don't forget to subscribe and punch that thumbs up button to help advocate and spread awareness for inclusion body myositis.